Hey everyone, RRollergod here. Hold on one second, let me fix the stand. Okay, there we go. Can't adjust. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I just got back from Wisconsin, working at the state fair. Yes, I did have fun playing that 1 hour that Brian just threw me in there. Quick little story. I walked up for dinner at Major Goolsby's. I saw him. I said, hey. He's like, hey, the guy that's supposed to fill me in here is, he got in a car crash and he cannot come. Can you, here's $60, can you do it for me? And, yeah, I did it. It was fun, but, now I'm freaking tired. Not because I DJ'd it, because I was working there. I had to load and unload a 3-space booth. It was like 30 square feet of pure jet crap. Anyway, I'm back and reading emails and trying to solve all your questions and stuff. So, the number one question I was getting is, what the heck does your service agreement look like? Well, here it is in all its glory. There you go. Practice on it. No, just kidding. Let me just do a quick little run through for you. At the top, all the personal information. And right here, it goes through service desired. And I have type of service or different packages. I have basic package, which includes DJ, sound system, and music times number of hours. Expanded, which is basic plus lights times number of hours. That I'll have to redo because that's not what I'm doing anymore with my pricing. I have a completely new pricing system, but that's what it used to be. At the bottom, I have mileage expense. We all know how much gas is nowadays. So what I do is I threw this in there, and all the money that I collect from that goes straight to my dad. So it's $1 per mile one way. And over here we have a total reservation fee, balance due, etc., etc., etc. And down here it's an expanded little description of the mileage expense. Mileage is based on on events 30 miles or more outside of your hometown. Mileage is based on MapQuest.com. Estimate of mileage. Cost is $1 per mile, one way only. As I said, that money goes straight to my dad. And yeah, let me skip down to the bottom of the contract. This is where your customer puts their signature. They print their name, sign the date. You sign here. I sign here twice, and I put the date I signed. At the bottom, this is for me only. It says group number, which that I don't really use, and that's if I had a multi-op thing, but I don't. I'm single op, so there. Event number, which pretty self-explanatory. Referral code, and that's if you had like a Halloween or Christmas special going on. If you had flyers out and they had a code on them, and the person who booked you had that code, they gave it to you, and they get like $200 off their package or whatever. That's where it would go. Receipt number, or receipt. I have two of them here. I don't know why. I could change that, I guess, but they're there. That's basically the same as contract number or event number. But yeah, you get the idea. Contract number, same as event number, unless you had like cancellations where you would have more contracts than events, that kind of thing. What else do we got here? I guess what I'll do is I'll read some quick little. Well, I'm not gonna read because I swear I'm like part dyslexic, so I'm gonna spare you and give you quick little tidbits that you have to have in your contract. One thing that you definitely need to have in there is something about if anything happens to your equipment, the customer must like help pay it off and get new stuff, because the last thing you want is you have some drunk guy come and just like take their hand and swipe all your CD players or mixer or whatever off the table, and it's all trashed on the floor, in the mud, whatever. You get the idea. You don't want to go to the store and buy $5,000 of equipment without getting any money from the customer, etc., etc., etc. Another thing is, make sure that you put in there, it's our sole exclusive discretion, whatever. I like using fancy language in my contract, but it's our responsibility to figure out if the event should continue. What I mean is, if there is something very odd happening. Maybe it was like a teenage party and the alcohol comes out. We have the right to shut down the party, that kind of thing. This contract will pull you out of many legal issues. But that kind of thing, that's why I have it in here. If I do any teenage parties and the alcohol comes right out, then yeah, that's why it's in there. Long story short, it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. What else do you need in here? Cancellation fees. If someone does not tell you within 2 weeks or 2 weeks beforehand the event, what I do is I charge them a cancellation fee of $25. Plus I get to keep the reservation fee, which is 50% or more of the agreed amount of the reservation as a reservation fee of the total fee. I know this is getting really complicated, but try to follow me here. Let me break it down for you. If I charge someone $500 for a party, what they do is when they book me like in advance, they must give me 50% or more of that $500 to reserve me for that date. And let's say they didn't tell me that they wanted to cancel the party 2 weeks prior to the event. I charge them $25 plus whatever they gave me in reservation money. That's just me because personally I don't want to waste my time packing up the truck, driving there, and get a phone call saying, oh, the date is done and we can't do it, that kind of thing, because that kind of pisses me off. Just saying. Yeah. One other thing that all lawyers try to fight for. My dad's in the legal business, so I know this. No one say otherwise, but I kind of laugh at this every time I read it. In the event fulfillment of this agreement is interrupted by war, fire, insurrection, labor troubles, riots, the elements, earthquakes, hurricanes, acts of God, or any other cause beyond either party's power, the provisions of this agreement shall be suspended for the duration of such interruption. Yeah, that I find that kind of funny, but a contract is not a contract without it. Just saying. So just have it in there. It's kind of fun to read too. So yeah. Anyway, what I'm going to do is to the side of the video, I'm going to post a download link for this contract, just for you guys, because I feel that nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save a copy with blanks in it, so you can fill out your personal information and use it for your own good. Because that's basically what I did with this one, and I just modified it to whatever I needed. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys. So yeah. One other quick little announcement. I still have not got the trigger finger hooked up. I'm working on it as we speak. I still want it to work, because it's so cool. And yet, I cannot get it to work, but whatever. Excuse me. What else is going on? School starts for me on Wednesday. Sucks. Major time. But I have finals before Christmas break, so I'm good. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I'm just so damn tired I can't think. Anyway, as usual, practice and enjoy.